Alright, you guys, so welcome back. So in the last video, I was pretty much just talking about weeks 5 and 6. Again, disclaimer, I was in a push division, so I ended up graduating on my 7-1 day, which is week 7, day 1. So everything, like I said, everything for me is more condensed than what it would be for like a non-push division. But anyway, so week six for me was nothing but preparing for battle stations and preparing for graduation. I don't really remember what. Okay. So I believe the last final week in week 6 we had our final PFA, which was on a Friday. We had our last drill inspection. You only have 2 drill inspections, or we did. We only had 2 drill inspections, and we had our second one. I cannot remember if we had another DMI PI inspection. I will have to, when I go home, I'll look back in my notebook and I'll tell you guys in another video if that happened or not. Also, what will be happening if it hasn't happened already, which it should have, because it's coming to since it's coming close to the end of boot camp, you should have already told your RDCs the 3 or 4 people that you want to come to your graduation. They tell you that you can only have 3 or 4 people, and that if any other people show up that cannot sit on somebody's lap, which will probably be like a toddler and younger, maybe, I don't know, they may be having exceptions for like 6-year-olds, but if they can't sit on somebody else's lap without, it looking kind of then they will have to go to the chapel. But at the same time, they also kind of say something against that, like just have them wait at the hotel. So you'll hear about it, but you should have already given your RDCs the 3 people that you want to come to see you graduate, their names, their legal names that's on their driver's license, and or birth certificate, passport, whatever. Yeah, that should be taken care of. Also, if it hasn't happened already, you guys should also, for those people who got promoted in boot camp or who came in as a E3, E2, whatever, you should have your dress uniform that you will be graduating in should have already been sent out to get the patches on. So somebody also asked me that question, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it real quickly. So what will happen is, if you got advanced from DEP, you don't get advanced from the PRT. That's the PRT. That actually falls under your DEP advancement. If you come into boot camp in that during P days, you take your DEP test. So your DEP test is literally nothing but information that was in that little booklet that they gave you. Like a few people in my division, and my brother did, they had their books. They brought their books to boot camp, which was very smart. So they had their books and they was kind of studying it a little bit, and pretty much what you'll kind of see, I don't know if I can say this, but if I can, somebody will tell me and I'll take it down and I'll redo this video. But what will be on that test is like some of the ships and aircrafts that's in that booklet, rank recognition from all different branches, so study all of them if they have them. I can't even remember, but that's like mostly what I remember. It's just study that book. If you study that book, or majority of the stuff that's in that book, if you study that, then you'll pass the DEP advancement. You also have to pass your swim the first time in order to do DEP advancement, to have that DEP advancement, and your PRT, your PFA, PRT, whatever you want to call it. You got to pass those. So it'll be your DEP test, your PFA, and your swim. You have to pass all 3 of those on the first time in order to get the DEP advancement. So if let's say you pass your swim test and the DEP advancement test, but you fail the PFA, even by a second, by a push-up, by a sit-up, whatever, you don't qualify anymore, and there's no waiver, so you don't get that DEP advancement. So yeah, that's one way to get promoted. in boot camp. Also, another way is through your RDCs. So a lot of people say mainly the RPOC and the AROC and the Master at Arms, they get promoted, which is true. But in my division, our RDCs, they told us, they was like, I don't care who you are, I don't care what your job is. If you show us that you deserve that promotion, then you'll get it. So try to be a standout sailor, but don't be that sailor that tries to go overboard, trying to stand out, that you end up standing out in a bad way, or you end up looking like a butt kisser, or whatever the case might be. So just really just go in there, just give it your all, be positive, just keep your spirits up, because your spirits will get down in boot camp. I'm not gonna lie, it's not fun. And if your RDCs notice you in a positive way, then you're good. But you don't have to answer every single question that they ask. You don't have to raise your hand every single time somebody asks a question. You ain't got to do that. You don't have to volunteer for no job. You don't have to do none of that. Okay, just stand out to your RDC, show them that you want it, and you should be good. Dang, this video 6 minutes already. The other way, that's pretty much. So the DEP advancement and being advanced by your RDCs, but mainly in my division, what I can remember, the people who got advanced were a girl from our who was a section leader. Section leaders are like in the compartment. So like, let's say if my rack is here and I'm a section leader, then I'm the section leader for my rack and my rack mate all the way to a certain point. So everybody who's in my section, I'm accountable, or I can be held accountable for the way their racks look on the outside and how they do their racks on the inside. So, and if somebody continuously leaves their drawer, A and B drawer unlocked, you can also be accountable for that. No, you can't. I'm lying. So it's just the way their racks look on the outside, the way they make their racks, and on the inside. You can be held accountable for that. So a section leader got promoted. We had one of our APOs, which is the academic PO, or EPOs, educational petty officer. I don't even know. It's either academic petty officer or educational petty officer. EPO, APO. I think it was an EPO. Whatever. One of them got promoted, or both of them got promoted. The AROC, the RPOC, I believe, if they weren't already E3s. I don't even know about the Master at Arms, to be honest. He was male. Yeah, there's different people who gets promoted, but just try. If you really want that promotion, just try your hardest on the DEP though, because it's no telling with the RDCs. So that's pretty much all for week 6. It's nothing but preparing for graduation and preparing for battle stations. The night of battle station is lit. The night of battle stations, everybody's lit. Everybody's like, oh yeah, we're going to battle stations, and everybody in your entire ship will know that your division is going to battle stations, because you guys will be in your coveralls. Everybody else will be wearing their NWs or Type 3s or whatever they got issued, and you will be in your coveralls, and everybody's like, yeah, look at us, we about to graduate. And then everybody's just hyped that entire night. Oh my god, I forgot what week you do divisional photos. Oh my god, I think divisional photos was in week 5. Like I said, I'll go back and I'll read my notebook when I get back home, and I'll tell you guys in like a different video. But that is all for this video, you guys. I'm sorry if I was rambling. It was just so much that I'm trying to remember, but I think I got it all. But that is it. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you to all my subscribers. I don't have that many, but thank you to those who have subscribed. Thank you to everybody who watches my videos. And this, I'm going to go ahead and open up for the Q&A. So tell everybody that you know. I don't even care if you comment on other people's videos, and tell them that this channel right here is opening up for a Q&A session. I will be answering anybody's question, like I said, from MEPS to A school. I will only be talking about A schools that is in Great Lakes, though. I'll tell you what to do around base, stuff like that. So that is it. Like, comment, subscribe. This video is now open for Q&A, and I will be answering those videos by Wednesday. I'll have a video up and out for that. So love you guys.